Hi, my name is Sylvie. I am a certified health coach and fitness trainer, and I strive to help you achieve flexibility of the body, the mindset, and the metabolism using tools like stretching, mindfulness, and fasting. And in today's video, we are focusing on your mindset by addressing the topic of the mind-body connection. So we're going to talk about what the science says in regards to the mind-body connection. I'm going to give you some specific examples of studies that demonstrated a very powerful impact of your mind on your body. And then I'm going to give you some simple practices you can start implementing today to improve your overall well-being and take advantage of this mind-body connection. So let's start with, what does science say about the mind-body connection? Well, scientific literature is filled with research and examples of the powerful connection between your mind and your body. I mean, for example, research has been clear on the impact of stress on your body for quite a long time. And the understanding that emotions affect your physical health dates back to the 2nd century. However, it's more over the last 30 years that research into the link between your health and your emotions has become more mainstream, and that we talk about it. So let me give you some specific examples that you can find that demonstrate the mind-body connection. So here we go. Negative psychological factors, personality traits, and mental health disorders can affect your cardiovascular health. Breast cancer patients who participated in weekly group therapy sessions survived nearly twice as long as patients who did not participate. Placebo immunosuppressive drug administration can trick the immune system into suppression. Placebo painkillers reduce pain. Painkillers reduce empathy for pain. This one is pretty wild, I think, because really what it means is that people who take painkillers will feel less bad for other people who are in pain. Perceived time affected the blood glucose levels of diabetic subjects rather than actual time. So again, here we're talking about people who are diabetics found that their blood glucose level depended more on how long they thought it had been since their last meal than the actual time it had been. Participants' perceived sugar intake affects blood sugar level. Again, it's the idea that blood sugar level depends more on how much sugar people think they consumed than the actual amount of sugar that they consumed. Life events affect your immune system. So like things like stress, for example, will depress your immune system. If you want to check out all the links to these studies, don't forget to check the link in the description below where you find my blog post. And in my blog post, I have all the links and extra information that you can consult. Now let's talk about how to take advantage of this mind-body connection to improve your health, harnessing this power to improve your physical well-being. Well, number one, you can learn to develop awareness and include mindfulness practices in your daily life. And mindfulness practices will include things like observation of your surroundings and your body, just being aware of everything that you are experiencing and observing what you are feeling. I go more into detail about that in another blog post that I recently wrote, and again, you'll find the link to that in today's blog post. Number two, practice gratitude. Focusing on things that you are grateful for and maybe journaling those things you are grateful for will really improve your mental well-being. It'll improve your mood. It'll help you feel better about your situation, and it'll decrease your stress and cause you to improve your physical well-being. Number three, have faith. Whether you believe in a higher power or an innate intelligence, knowing that things will turn out the way they're supposed to, and understanding that things that are beyond your control are just beyond your control, so you can learn to accept them with more peace, is going to help improve your emotions, reduce your stress, and improve your physical well-being. Number 4, meditate. It turns out that 5 minutes a day of meditation, simply focusing on your breath and focusing on your environment, your surrounding, your body parts, anything like that, can help improve your emotional health and at the same time your physical well-being. Number 5, cultivate positive thoughts. Well, your thoughts create your feelings, and you can create positive emotions as you learn to transform your thoughts. You can replace negative thoughts by positive ones and learn to change your feelings and emotions that way. And if you need more guidance about how to transform your mindset, I do have a free downloadable guide. And again, the link is in the blog post. And now, after going through this list of practical steps you can take to improve your emotional well-being, maybe you're wondering, should I avoid negative emotions? It kind of sounds like it, because some of these steps require you to take some actions to change your emotions. Obviously, you need to learn to not dwell on negative emotions, but that doesn't mean that you should be avoiding them or bottling them up. On the contrary, what you need to do is learn to observe them and acknowledge them. And for example, you can sit with your negative emotions for a couple of days and experience those emotions, how they impact your body. Maybe you're feeling them in specific areas of your body. So you're gonna spend some time feeling them and defining them. Also, you're going to think of ways to deal with whatever's causing these negative emotions. I mean, maybe there are some steps you can take to improve your situation so that you won't have to deal with these negative emotions. And then maybe you can start changing your thoughts to deal with those negative emotions. I give you steps to improve your physical well-being by improving your emotions and being more mindful. But you can also improve your emotional well-being through physical activity. We all know that exercise, for example, will give you a boost of dopamine and make you feel better in the moment, but there's more to it than that. There's studies that show that only 30 minutes of moderate activity 3 times a week can reduce severe anxiety and depression. And we're talking about activities like walking, swimming, cycling, dancing, and of course, yoga. We don't recommend high intensity exercise because if you are experiencing anxiety and depression, your body is already stressed, so you want to limit the stress that you subject your body to. And that's why you're doing moderate activity only 3 times a week for 30 minutes. Another thing is that depression can be due to a lack of serotonin, but it can also be caused by inflammation, and exercise reduces inflammation. So that's another way that movement can help you improve your emotional health. So in summary, the mind-body connection is really central to your overall well-being. And if you learn to observe your negative emotions, to learn and grow and practice mindfulness, as well as exercising, you're on the right track, and you should really start noticing that your overall health is improving. You're taking control of your well-being and you're doing an amazing job. Thank you for watching, and see you next week.